Okay, inverter water pump for a 2001 Prius. That's what it looks like. I was getting a code on a code reader of 3125 and 3130. The car would stall, basically. The gas motor would cut off. Did some research into it, and they recommend, I've read some places, they recommend you replace this part at about 100,000 miles. I've got like 202,000 miles on this one. So, I went ahead and replaced it. It's kind of tricky. Down inside of here, down there, is a silver plate. That plate is the base for the water pump itself. You have to take the headlight out, but to get the headlight out, you have to take the bumper loose. Not off, but just loose. There's a couple screws that you can get to from inside of the tire, a couple across the bottom. There's one here, a plug here, and another one there. 3 bolts on the headlight, 1, 2, third one is inside here. Ooh, look at that. I gotta fix that. Anyway, but the biggest thing I couldn't find online, what the turbulence, people will say to check your pump to see if your pump is working, it should be making a turbulence motion inside of this reservoir. The old one I had did not. Now the gas motor is not running. The car is turned on right now. It's running off electric power, I guess, the big battery. And you can see and probably even hear it doing that. It's throwing some bubbles. They say, that's normal because there's bubbles in the line just from the replacement. But that'll resolve itself. The part itself I got for $125. There's the box it came in. A place called Parts Geek. I found them online. There's a couple places that sell it. It was like $125 with no shipping. But even the places that had shipping you'd pay for, the part was like $100 and then it was $25 shipping. So either way you go. Advanced, I know, did not carry the parts for this Prius. They don't even have them in their catalog. So after replacing it, it runs pretty good. I haven't put to a lot of miles on it since then, but I've got my fingers crossed. And that's it. So the biggest thing here is to know that this. Now, if this is not flowing on your Prius, if you have one, and this is not going, you really need to replace it, because what this thing is doing is cooling the inverter, the short and sweet version. The inverter, which is, I'd assume, taking the gas engine power and turning it into electric power, the inverter is going to build up heat. If that's not pumping, it's not pumping the radiator fluid to keep it cool. So basically it's going to overheat. Now if you lose that part, you're talking like $1,500 plus, the best I can find. So it's easy or cheaper, much more sense to check this fluid level, make sure it's bubbling. If it's not bubbling, look into replacing your inverter pump. And that is all. Sorry I didn't take a video of myself disassembling and reassembling, but it's the way things work. All right, thanks for your time. Hope this helps.